Technology is being incorporated more and more into the classroom. Teachers of all grades use it for online lesson plans, web-based interactive games and activities, websites to deliver class information, and online videos, images, and articles. Many people think that technology is expensive, often abused by students to look up answers immediately, limiting their ability to recall and memorize information independently, and a distraction from the learning process. However, if technology is so harmful to students' education, then why is it becoming so common in the classroom? To understand the benefits of technology, first, it's important to understand the purpose of education. The purpose of education is to help students gain the knowledge and build the skills needed to be successful in the workforce. The modern workplace emphasizes critical thinking, collaboration, innovation, and literacy in information, media, and technology over individual knowledge on core subjects. These skills are referred to as 21st century skills. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, over 50% of jobs require some degree of technological skills, and that's expected to increase to 77% in the next decade. In addition to building these 21st century skills, the incorporation of technology enhances the learning processes and makes it more engaging to students, according to teachers.
Do you believe that technology is an inhibitor or an enhancer in the classroom?
I think it's very much an enhancer. I think it's important for students to be able to use all forms of technology because in the real world they're going to be required to do so. Plus it opens up so many more areas of learning for the student.
I would say it's an enhancer in the classroom. Nowadays society is just revolving around technology. Everyone has some sort of piece of it, so why not include it into the classroom? That's something kids like. They like to use it. So using that combined with the content, say math maybe, get them to do one thing they like, combine it with a specialty. Now we're getting something, kids are doing things that they like to do and they're learning while doing it. So I don't think you can beat that.
Overall, do you think technology is an inhibitor in the classroom or an enhancer?
Oh, it's great, Wayman.
And why do you think it's great?
Because it's a new direction.
And what does that mean?
I mean, we're going away from paper and pencil. Is that Jack Fisher's phone?
Interesting.
Or you just have a picture of
it's
him?
my
back
phone.
here?
Do you notice an increase or decrease in student engagement when incorporating technology in the classroom?
Definitely an increase. Kids love to be on a computer or use other types of technology, and they definitely are more invested in what we're doing when we do that.
When I'm incorporating technology?
Yes.
I would say there's definitely an increase in engagement, and that goes back to my last answer. I mean, kids like using technology, whether that be their phone, a computer, whatever it is, and it also gets away from the standard teacher at the board, lecturing, kids just copying notes. It gives them a different alternative now, and now they have more opportunity to learn in different ways.
Thank you.
Increase? Yeah, do you notice an increase or a decrease in overall student engagement when you incorporate technology in the classroom?
Increase.
And why is that? What do you think?
I think kids tune out teachers after a while.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. That was a good answer. Thank you.
And do you believe that technology helps with grading? And if you do, in what ways?
Help with grading?
Yes.
Well, yeah, usually it does it for you, which is really nice. But yeah, I think it's definitely easier when we use the systems because then it gives better feedback to the students and it gives immediate feedback, and I think that's really important.
Thank you, Mr. Shaker.
And for Mr. Marvin.
Thank you, Mr.
Additionally, technology allows an essentially unlimited amount of resources to be stored in one device. Many students find carrying hard copy books and textbooks to be a struggle and keeping track of paper assignments to be challenging. The endless amount of information stored on one laptop, tablet, computer, smartphone, etc. provides more opportunities for students to research specific topics that interest them. With this excess of information, however, there are bound to be some inaccuracies online. Some people find this to be a reason why technology should be removed from classrooms. However, learning to navigate the web and analyze online resources is a necessary skill that can be taught in school. In this digital age of information, it would be impractical to shield students from this invaluable wealth of information that is online, which would also leave them unprepared to incorporate technology into their lives after their education. In addition to better preparation for the modern workplace and easier and more efficient access to information, many students find technology to be a helpful tool. When students were asked if they would rather type or handwrite an essay, 94% of students said that they would rather type the essay.
Would you rather type or handwrite an essay?
I would rather type an essay because mistakes could be made frequently and it would be hard to go back and fix it if you're writing.
Write an essay for an English class or something like that.
Okay.
Would you rather type it or would you rather handwrite it?
Oh, I did the poll for this. I'd rather type it.
Okay, and why is that?
It's just you can like do it quicker. And like when you're thinking, like you can just type it up, but when you're writing, like you get tired.
You were assigned to write an essay for class.
Okay.
Would you rather type it on a computer or would you rather write it by hand?
I think I'd rather type it.
Why?
The debate over whether or not technology should be incorporated more or less into the classroom is extremely relevant to students today because it has a large impact on their future as communicators, collaborators, and citizens of the global economy. The average student spends over 11,000 hours at school for their primary education, so it's important to spend that time building skills that will be most beneficial to them in the future. While many argue that technology is distracting and expensive, more students find technology to be engaging and helpful with their learning. It is also an investment for schools to help save money on the cost of paper and ink. Technology also has environmental and economic benefits. With the cost of reams of paper, ink, printers, and copiers, schools spend approximately $30,000 to $50,000 a year. While the initial cost of purchasing laptops for every student would exceed this amount, it will replace the annual cost with a one-time purchase that will last several years. In other words, replacing paper with laptops is an investment for schools that will help save money in the long run. Also, by putting assignments, textbooks, and notes online, there is less paper waste. The 21st century skills acquired through a technology-based education, the essentially unlimited access to information, the increased student engagement, the environmental benefits, the compatibility with a variety of learning styles, and increased communication all prepare students to be successful in the workforce through the building of essential skills. After all, how can you make a persuasive documentary using only paper and pen?
Learn about business from running the business. Always on go, it's good for my fitness. Tracing my steps, being smart with my pivots. Sky is the ceiling, I'm pushing the limits. Stacking my bread and increasing my digits. Living life fast, but ain't rushing the